Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
The day before, I was sick and I was like dehydrated a little bit. So the next day I was trying to drink a lot of water, but then there was not water because the water pipe froze.
A problem with the water at the elementary school in Lisbon, North Dakota, caused that school to shut down today.
Several upset parents contacted our whistleblower hotline about the issue, one even saying his child only had one container of milk to drink all day long. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz tells us when the school plans to open back up.
And we had to go to the high school or the middle school to go to the bathroom.
Emily Thomas is a first grader at Lisbon Elementary. Her brother Cameron, a fourth grader at the school, is just recovering from being sick, which he says made Thursday a rough day when their school had no running water from 11:30 in the morning on. Did you guys have enough water during the day?
No, because I usually fill up my water bottle 3 or 4 times a day and I only filled it up once, so I felt like I was dehydrated.
Lisbon school principal Eleanor Meckley says the problem came from a sewer blockage. School didn't close because they kept thinking the problem was about to be fixed.
It's happened before. We've had it fixed within no time and everything's been able to move on. And that's what we thought was going to happen yesterday. We've never had something like this.
Meckley says she let all the students know she had water if they didn't have their own at school that day. But not all the kids say they were aware. The principal mentioned that she had water there. Were you able to get any water from her?
No.
Did she have water?
I'm not sure.
So she didn't make it clear that she had water for you?
No.
Still, Principal Mackley says the kids had plenty of trips to either the middle school or high schools throughout the day, where they could use the bathroom and get water. Here's the elementary school that was out of water all day. And from right here where the elementary school sits, you can see the high school, just a short walking distance down the way. And right over here is the elementary school, and you can see just beyond that, a short distance to the middle school. Meanwhile, third grader Briar Hoff says he had enough water, but wished he could use the bathroom more.
We kind of had to wait until recess.
Why did they say you had to wait till recess?
Since it was cold out and they didn't want us walking down to the middle school alone.
But even though he had to wait to use the bathroom, Briar says it was only about 20 minutes from the time he raised his hand to when he went. In Lisbon, Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
And we also reached out to the area's Department of Health to find out if there were any violations. We received this statement saying, in part, there were no health or safety code violations made in this situation. All students had access to water and bathrooms throughout the day, and all proper provisions were taken. And remember, you can call our whistleblower hotline if you need help with a serious issue in your community. Call 237-6576 and leave your tip. We'll do our best to get to the bottom of it.
A whistleblower called Valley News Live saying that there was an underage drinking party at a Thief River Falls teacher's home. After checking into it, there was an alleged sexual assault at that party. Court documents say 19-year-old Logan Gary Lane is being charged with criminal sexual conduct for taking advantage of a female who was helpless due to intoxication. The party took place on December 27th with up to 20 graduates from Lincoln High School in Thief River Falls. It's unclear if anyone at that party was still in high school. Now, we did contact the school superintendent, who was unaware of the incident, but said they're going to look to do whatever they can to ensure the safety of their students and staff. We reached out to the teacher involved, never got a response. We also called Thief River Falls Police Chief Dick Wittenberg, and were told that he was out of town and never returned multiple calls for comment.
The Pine Point community in Minnesota is grieving after a young man was the victim of a hit and run. And the man police say is responsible for the fatal accident is now in custody. Sam Crowell tells us the news spread like wildfire Thursday night. 21-year-old Joshua Jones of Ponsford died in a fatal hit and run. It happened not far from Jones's home while he was walking. And now the community is coping with the death of this young man who was loved by so many.
We've had tragedies in the community before, but when, someone young that we all know, and he was a very special young man, and he would be very well missed in the community.
47-year-old Bruce Basswood of Ponsford remains in custody in the Becker County Jail with formal charges pending. 2 other people who were taken into custody have been released.
3 men have been charged with theft of firearm after police say they stole 2 pistols from a Fargo pawn shop. The 3 are 24-year-old DeAndre Johnston, 21-year-old Lamonte Adams, and 25-year-old Lionel Fraction. Johnston is also charged with being a felon in possession of a firearm. Police say 2 of the men tried to distract an employee at the pawn shop, while another took 2 guns from a locked pistol case. Authorities continue to look for a 4th man involved in this case, who has not been identified.
Amidst all the really chilly temps this week, we've been told there's warmer weather ahead. I don't expect it to be here tonight, Hutch, but the sooner the better.
Right, tonight definitely not, as we already have wind chills between 10 and 25 degrees below zero across the valley. Here is a look at the clouds. There's a few along the South Dakota border. Otherwise, it's clear and cooling fast. A wind chill advisory for everyone tonight as temperatures slip into the single digits. Look at those winds. 5 to 15 miles per hour from the southwest will keep it very brisk feeling all night long. We do warm up, but it's going to be a cold overnight. I'll have details on that warm up and how warm we get coming up here in just a few moments.
Okay, thank you, Hutch.
You bet.
Make way for a mobile home on the move. Traffic came to a standstill near the Kennedy Bridge in East Grand Forks this afternoon until the mobile home crossed the bridge. Police say Highway 2 was reduced to 2 lanes. Some people sitting in their cars say they were stuck for about 20 minutes.
In remembrance of Officer Jason Mosier, the Fargo Police Department will be holding a short flag-lowering ceremony on Sunday. Mosier was shot and killed in 2016 after responding to a domestic disturbance. The ceremony will include the department's honor guard and a few words from Deputy Chief Todd Osmondson.
500,000 meals are being packed up to feed hungry children around the world. Feed My Starving Children is once again holding a mobile packing event at Atonement Lutheran Church today and tomorrow. 2,500 volunteers are putting together meals that will be distributed to 70 different countries. Organizers say they're proud to have this event for the 4th year in the FM area. It only costs 22 cents to provide 1 meal. To volunteer your time or to donate money online, go to valleynewslive.com and click on our hot button for a link.
Valentine's Day is next week, and while love may be in the air, the Better Business Bureau is warning you about ordering flowers for your special someone. The BBB advises you to start by doing research and know the kind of flowers your loved one prefers. Compare track records and the pricing of several vendors. Be sure to ask if the delivery charge is included, and working with a local florist can save you money. If you're sending flowers from a distance, study online reviews from past customers and order early. It'll give you a full range of options. They say pay with a credit card. It'll give you the option of disputing the charges if need be.
Team USA, along with athletes from around the world, will experience a once-in-a-lifetime moment during the opening ceremony for the 2018 Winter Olympics. Despite tension, both North and South Korean athletes will march and for the first time compete together under a unified flag at the Olympics. And with competition getting underway, Valley News Live has you covered. Tonight, Christy Larson and Chris Berg will bring you the Olympic Zone show as we follow all the action. The show starts at 6:30 on KVLY. Now, this means that Wheel of Fortune will move to KX4 at 6:30 p.m. in place of Point of View, and that's through February 24th. Coverage for the opening ceremony for the 2018 Winter Olympics from Pyeongchang, South Korea, will air tonight at 7 p.m. And remember to stick with Valley News Live for all your Olympic coverage.
It's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Later on Valley News Live at 6, seeing is believing. Meet a Minnesota cat with 28 toes.
Up next, we're in the thick of this year's battle with the flu. Tonight, questions regarding whether Tamiflu is effective.